So each year there's a process in trying to decide what we're going to be building that year for the float. We usually get information and we brainstorm the year before, so we come to the table with some ideas. This year the idea was Peter Pan, but it's a little bit harder than that because you have to then put it into a float. You have to design that float. So the idea is where it starts. We brainstormed for quite some time, a couple days, to decide how we were going to get it to work. It went from the whole idea of Neverland. We went from the town of just the town scene of the cityscape of where the film starts, down to all the different areas when they go to Neverland, to the ship itself. And one of the students actually, it was just a brainstorming idea, said, what if we just built a large pirate ship? And that's how it started. After the design process, we go in and we lay out the float, deciding on, what trailer to use, how to incorporate the truck, what that's going to look like. We started the design process at the end of October. We were pretty much 100% build the whole month of November.
Throughout the building process, we had a lot of different fun things involving the parade float, like picking the theme and doing a bunch of the other building process behind it, painting, using routers. It's really fun.
I think the most challenging part was mounting the speakers on the front of it, because I had to get underneath like the top deck on the float next to the truck, and I had to screw in 2x4s from underneath it up like this, and then put the speakers on it. I had to make like a whole shelf.
We were responsible for the light show portion. Basically programming the lights, helping place them. Okay, so this took us like 3 weeks. We built a cardboard model about 6 feet long and 2 feet high.
So overkill.
We did not need to build this model, and yet we did anyway. And then we attached 13 lights to it. And then we used some light show program that I forgot the name of entirely to program the lights, syncing it to the music.
We made the audio for the float using an original piece of the soundtrack from the Hook film, and also taking dialogue from the original Peter Pan show. Originally, we used our actual voices, but it just didn't sound that good, so we changed it to the original dialogue.
We did the performing arts part of it, so we choreographed a lot of what they did on the float in terms of hook and pan,
Yeah, we just did all the blocking for it. We ran rehearsals for it and made sure that they were on cue with the sound and the music, and they killed it. They did really good.
Yeah, they did. They kept up with it, I think, the whole time.
Yes, and shout out to Seth. He did really good as Captain Hook. They all did really good, but he got really into it. So, yeah, he did great. Yeah.
I was acting on the float for the character Shmi.
I was acting on the float as Captain Hook. Acting? Yeah, it was super fun. It was the best part of the whole float, I'd say.
Yeah, there was a big turnout of people this year. Apparently it was the most people to have ever been at the Parade of Lights, and me and Seth did 6-7 to a whole bunch of the kids there, and it was a big...
It's probably a highlight.
Yeah, it was a highlight.
I don't know, it kind of just happened, it got put upon us, I think.
My dad is actually a Hollywood actor, so the class chose me to act because they thought I would do a pretty good job.
So each year we kind of brainstorm and we kind of talk about how the float went, some ideas, what it's going to be, and there's some really good ideas on the table. The challenge is, you know, what are you going to do to make it bigger? How are you going to beat this? You know, that's the questions that we're always asked. You know, what's the next step? But the idea is always, and Mr. Sayers can agree with me, let's keep it kid focused so the kids can identify who it is. They get so excited when they see something they recognize off the TV or from a trip they took. So we always want to focus on that. So we have probably about 5 or 6 really good ideas, and then we go to voting. So I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to come to the float next year.